All right, now in this lesson, we are going to be doing area of a triangle and area of a parallelogram. Basically, area of a triangle, and then because two triangles makes a parallelogram, it's going to apply to parallelograms as well. All right, so we have a formula now for the area of a triangle. Now, you guys are used to 1/2 base times height, right? You guys back in middle school, you would have learned area equals 1/2 BH, right? Or base times height divided by 2. If you look at this area formula, it's very similar. Area equals 1/2 AB. Instead of BH, it's AB. But then it's times the sine of C. The reason why this area formula is more useful, because you don't have to have the height. Normally, if we had a triangle, right, you'd have to know the height of the triangle. That's straight up and down. Using this area formula, you just need any two sides and the angle in between. Any two sides, the angle between. So it's the sides. You wouldn't be using the height. You'd be using the sides. So here's a triangle, okay? If this is side A and this is side B and this is angle C right here, you'd be using two sides and then the one angle. You do not need the height of the triangle. So that's how this is going to be useful. Now, depending on which angle is known, it may not be these letters. These letters can change. And so another way to write this, it could be 1/2 BC, and then it would be sine A. Because if you have sides B and C, the angle in between them is going to be A. If you have sides A and C, so say it was 1/2 AC, okay, then it would be times the sine of B. If you have sides A and C, angle B is the angle in between. Okay? Make sure you are using the included angle. It's the angle in between, the included angle. So here's a few examples. Do 3 of them right quick for you here. So here's triangle ABC. Here's the angle. We're going to find the area. So area equals 1/2. And again, you just do two sides, any two sides, and the angle in between them. So it's times 11 times 18 times the sine of 70. And literally just type that in your calculator and you are done. This is going to be a nice short video for you. 1/2 times 11 times 18 times the sine of 70. Throw that right in your calculator and you get 93.0295. And so approximately 93 is the area of this triangle, rounded to the nearest whole number, centimeter, 93 centimeters, I should say. All right, area of a triangle, RST. So now they use different letters, and we got to draw the triangle. Okay, well, we can handle that. RST. Angle S is 61. RS is 8. And find ST. Now the area is 42. I'm going to write that down. Area equals 42. So I have a formula. Area equals 1/2. So now we're going to do, we'll call it T. This is side T and this is side R. TR sine S. I had to use sine S because angle S is the angle I know. Whatever angle you know has to be the letter you use in the formula. And then the other two sides, lowercase letters for sides. All right. Now, so area is 42. We're going to plug that in. 42 equals 1/2. Now, T is going to be 8. And R we don't know. And then sine 61. Okay. So we're going to do half of 8, which is 4. So 42 equals 4R times the sine of 61. So we'll divide by the sine of 61. So we have 4R equals, I did this ahead of time, 48.0209, and then divide by 4. And so we're actually solving for the side R. R equals 12. All right, so that side X or whatever you want to call it is 12. And last one here, I'm just going to extend the page. A backyard has the shape of a parallelogram. So now it's a parallelogram. Two adjacent sides measure 4 and 5 radical 3, and they form an angle of 60. So there's the setup. Now, this is not a triangle, but a parallelogram is, if you cut it down the middle, the diagonal there, makes two triangles that are identical. So if you just find the area of this triangle, and it'll be the area of that triangle. So now we're just going to do the area of the triangle and then double it, right? So area equals 1/2 times 4 times 5 radical 3 times the sine of 60, just following the formula. Throw this all in your calculator. Area equals 15. So you throw that all in your calculator, you get 15. Now, that means this is 15 and this is 15. They're equal, they're congruent triangles, right? So parallelograms, two congruent triangles. So if half of the parallelogram is 15, the other half is 15, together the total area of the parallelogram would be 30. So you just do 15 times 2, and you get 30 would be the area of that parallelogram. All right, I will see you tomorrow.